Hi guys, in today's lesson we're going to talk about calendars, and in this particular lesson we're going to talk about the different parts of a calendar. Okay, first of all though, I need to make sure you know what a calendar is and what it's used for, so let's take a look at that first. Now, there are many different types of calendars that you'll see in the world around you. This one here is a monthly calendar, and it gives you an overview of the whole month ahead of you. It's useful for planning like trips away, birthdays, so you remember what's coming up ahead of you. This one is showing the month of August. Another type of calendar you might see is a weekly calendar, and these are more like diaries. They give you a bit more room to write just what's happening in that week. So it'll start with Monday and go all the way through to Sunday. Or you might see a yearly calendar. It doesn't give you very much space to write in, but it sort of shows you what date and day things might be happening in the year. Okay? If you needed to look ahead to see when holidays were or when a special day is coming up, that's why you would look at a yearly calendar. Where do we see and use calendars? Calendars come in all different shapes and forms. So you might see a calendar on a phone, you might see it on a computer, or you might see a printed version, and they all look different. We use calendars to organise our time and our days, so we don't forget anything. I, as a teacher, use a calendar all the time. I use a weekly calendar to plan out a week of work with you. I also use a monthly calendar, so I remember important dates that are coming up, like when to write report cards. And also I look at a yearly calendar to organise holidays and make sure we get everything done before we have to start a holiday. So we use calendars in lots of different ways. Now we're going to explore the different parts of a calendar. So the first part that you may see is a date. Okay, so I'll draw it. This is the date, the little number here. Okay, so that is not 3, it's the 3rd. Or if I circled the 12, it's the 12th. If I circled the number 21, it's not 21, it's the 21st. Okay, let's take a look at another part of the calendar, is the day. Okay, and that's this part here. Up the top here, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, another part you'll see on a calendar is the name of the month. Right, and you'll see that's all the way up the top there, August. And one last part you may see on a calendar is what year it is. And that is that part there, 2014. So on a calendar we have date, we have the days, we have the month, and we have the year. Let's take a look. This was a monthly calendar. Let's take a look at a year. Okay, let's see if we can find those parts, but on this different calendar here. Okay, the date. Have a little look. Where do you think I'm going to circle? Yeah, you'd be right. If I can circle tiny enough, there's a date. It's the number that we're looking for. Okay, let's take a look again. The day. Now this is a little bit different on a yearly calendar. They just use the first letter of the day because they can't fit in the whole word. So what do you think this S might stand for? It's before an M. Would it be Saturday or Sunday? You're right, it's Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The order of the days doesn't change, of course. Then we have the month. Now, because it's a yearly calendar, they write all of the months. So there's January in order, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, and the last part of a calendar that we see is the year. Now you can see the years written over here, 2015, but it's also written above each of the monthly calendars. Okay, and down the side here you would have noticed there's a different feature here, And this just tells you any special days that are coming up in that year. Okay, so we know in January, on the 19th, there's Martin Luther King Day. In February, on the 14th, it's Valentine's Day. In April, on the 5th, it's going to be Easter Sunday. It just tells you some important dates coming up. Okay, let's have a look at the parts of a calendar when we're looking at just a weekly calendar. The date. Does it still have the date? It certainly does. There it is there. The 30. Remember, the date is the number. So we don't say, the 30. We say the 30th. Does it have the day? Let's have a look. Yes, it does there. Monday. All right. Let's check the next one. The month. Can you spot where it says what month we're looking at? You're right, up here. January. Okay, and the last one, does it have the year that we're in? Certainly does. 2014. Okay, well done. So now we've looked at parts of a calendar, it's your turn to have a little practice at labeling some calendars of your own.